Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to Adjective, Noun Gaming presents Sunset and Stardew. I'm joined again by Buddy Ben. How's it going, Ben?
I'm doing alright, buddy. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. Let's do some fucking farming.
Alright. It's going to be hard because it's winter.
Exactly. It was a test and you passed. So let's see. So we're on the 18th, so we got like what? Like at least a good 5 more days of winter?
Oh, we have about 10 more days.
Oh shit, I forgot that they go to like what,
I think
the
it goes
28th?
like the 28th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm going to wander around and just like pick some stuff up. Do we have anything we want to accomplish this episode?
We got steel axe. We could try to do a copper pickaxe and go fishing all episode.
We could.
What do you think of that?
I like that idea.
Alright. Well, I think it's only one of us at a time, so.
Okay, you go ahead and do it then.
Alright. I'll go drop it. I gotta get the steel bars.
Sitting at almost 100 G's on the money front, though.
I know, dude.
That's pretty good.
It's wild. I started a new game in this yesterday.
Yeah.
New farm. And it's still a pretty fun progression loop.
Oh, yeah.
You can get some good upgrades fairly early on if you do farming right and fishing right and
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, no, obviously co-op wasn't a thing in this game from the beginning. And
Yeah.
it wasn't for like years until after it launched. And so you and I played this game separately and just talked about it, but like playing it together is like a whole different thing altogether, but it's still very satisfying to play it by yourself too.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very good podcast or do something else while playing game.
Yeah. It's a good game just to play too, honestly. Like for the first, I don't know, few hours of playing it yesterday, I just listened to the soundtrack because it's very good.
Yeah, oh yeah. But when you finally do hit that wall and you're like, I don't know how many more times I can hear this one guitar string plucked over and over again. But no, it's a very good soundtrack. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what this guy puts out as his next game, that Witch Academy game or that Wizard School thing or whatever. And the possibilities for that. Can you imagine just being Harry Potter the game, but like a good one?
Oh, man.
I was looking at my game shelf yesterday. I've got maybe like 6 or 7 PlayStation 1 games, like physical copies, and one of them's Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
That's fascinating.
I found that for like $2 or $3 somewhere.
Yeah.
But those games are not terrible. They're not particularly great, but I think I got it because I was like, I remember playing this as a kid and enjoying it.
Sure.
But
where are you going to fish at?
Do I want to do that ocean fishing or do I want to do that freshwater fishing?
Let me go check the bundles and then maybe we can go from there.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
I think I might try to make more crab pots too, because I'm sick of this one thing left in the crab pot bundle.
Yeah. Let's see what else has been going on. Last night I went to see Jordan Peele's new movie called Us.
Yeah.
That movie is fascinating. It's fucked up.
Huh.
I think I still like Get Out better overall.
Yeah.
But it was still very good.
Okay, so it looks like we need night fishing bundle. So we gotta go night fishing in the ocean and night fishing in the river, possibly.
Alright, well, let's do it then.
And then we need specialty fish bundle. And we need the crab pot bundle. So yeah, I guess just wait till night. But we can make some money.
Yeah. So we got to do saltwater and freshwater fishing at night.
Yeah.
Okay. What's better than this? Just guys being dudes.
Being dudes. This guy's throwing bobbers.
Yep.
The Bobber Boys.
The Bobber Boys. Damn it. Sunset and Stardew is such a shitty name compared to the Bobber Boys.
Oh man, this fishing rod is exceptional compared to the one you start with.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you really haven't been fishing in a while on this, have you?
We haven't played this game in a long time, it feels like, together, so.
Well, yeah. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, because you said you've been playing it just with the starting fishing rod.
Yeah,
like yesterday.
I like started a brand new farm yesterday.
Yeah.
I was like, that seems like a good way to waste a day. Like,
yeah.
since I didn't have school and I couldn't go outside.
Yeah. So that's fucked up what's going on with your air down there in Texas.
Yeah, and I think it's giving me a sore throat.
Oh, yeah, that's bad. Kind of reminds me of like the wildfire stuff that was happening in California.
Yeah.
So does anybody know exactly what happened?
No, not yet.
Okay. Well, somebody fucked up is the one thing that we know.
I would assume so.
Okay.
I think that has to happen. I don't think there's nobody at fault.
Yeah. Somebody pushed a button that they weren't supposed to push, or somebody opened a vent they weren't supposed to open.
Yeah, or somebody didn't maintain a thing they're supposed to maintain.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have to. Oh, God, come on. Squirrely little shit. There we go, tiger trout.
Squirrely little shit is what Skrillex was going to be called, but Skrillex is just the abbreviation of that. Skrillex. But yeah, that movie was wild. It has multiple different interpretations. It's much more obscure than Get Out was. Like Get Out, by the time you got to the end, you were like, okay, I see what they're going for here, and it's very much like spoon fed to you. And whereas like with this, I feel like as soon as I left the theater, I wanted to come home and read about it because I still wasn't exactly sure what happened, and so I spent a good couple hours last night reading about it.
How scary is it?
It's really not that bad. It definitely. You know what's weird about it is that it's more of a comedy than a horror movie.
Oh, weird.
It's got even more comedy in it than Get Out does. But the thing I can't put together quite yet is, was it nervous laughter or was it like actual laughter? Because it wasn't that funny of a movie. Like in Get Out, what was the name of his friend, the security guard guy in Get Out?
I don't know.
But he was like the comic relief of the whole movie.
Right,
This movie, it was kind of the same thing, but it's the dad.
Okay.
He's got the same kind of personality. Like Christa like leaned over to me at one point and she was just like, "Am I supposed to be laughing?" Like, because it felt weird to be laughing because it's like this horror thriller movie that's like really intense at times. It's intense only in its like in the fact that it's a thriller. Like you don't know what it keeps you on the edge of your seat. You don't know what's going to happen, but it's not as much of a horror movie. It's got like violence in it. It's got like gore in it, but at no point did I ever feel scared. Okay. Now you are a big baby.
I am a giant baby.
So you might be frightened by it, but I wouldn't say that you are going to be...
But it's not like a terrifying movie.
There are no jump scares as far as I remember.
Okay. And is it scarier than It Follows?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
It Follows is one of the scariest movies I've ever seen in my entire life, so...
It Follows still haunts me.
Yeah. So I don't think we've ever talked about that on this program before, but if any of y'all haven't seen the movie It Follows, stop this video right now, because I'm about to spoil a little bit It Follows for you, because you just need to experience this motherfucking thing for yourself. But basically, It Follows has to do with this girl that has sex with this guy, and he supposedly had this thing inside of him, and now he's passed it on to her. It's basically like a glorified STD movie. Like if you have sex with somebody, it gets passed to you. So there's obviously like an overarching theme there. Like don't have sex because you're going to get something, and it might be even more than an STD. So in this movie, the part that I know that gets Ben is this manifestation is a thing that follows you around. So it follows you if you get it sexually transmitted from one person to another. So this whole movie, this girl is being chased around by these physical manifestations of this thing. So like sometimes it looks like this big tall man, which is what Ben really hates.
Yep. That guy sucks.
So yeah, there's one part in the movie where they're in the bedroom and they can hear this thing just like wandering around upstairs, and they open the door and you just like are staring down this dark hallway. And there's
like
nothing.
The friend comes in, I think.
And the friend comes in, and like you're like, oh, okay, it was just the friend trying to get in, because they didn't know who to trust at that point. They were like, is it actually the friend, or is it the thing like talking to us? Yeah. So the thing doesn't talk or anything; it just moves really quickly at you. So that's the scariest part of the entire movie, is when they open the door and they let the friend in, and then all of a sudden you see the tall man walking really fast down the hallway towards the camera.
Like in the doorway.
Like he makes it all the way to the doorway before they finally slam it shut.
And it sucks.
Yeah. So I
still like can't like have people in doorways at night. Like, I freak out when if I'm going to the bathroom at night and I see my reflection in the
Oh
mirror in
yeah.
the doorway. It's bad. It
Yeah.
sucks.
Oh
It's
yeah.
just, man, that movie sucks.
Yeah, but at the same
Great movie.
time, it's
That's a
got one of
great
the
movie.
best soundtracks of all time.
Yeah.
So for my gamers out there, if you've ever played the game Fez,
No.
the composer of the music, the Fez game, his name is Disaster Piece, and it's
Mm-hmm.
Peace at the end, not Piece. But yeah, Disaster Piece did the soundtrack for It Follows. So that was cool immediately because I had played Fez before this movie came out.
I gotta go drop some stuff off.
And I was like, so I know a Disaster Piece does dope soundtracks. And so, yeah, the fact that he did the soundtrack to It Follows made it that much better. Because the soundtrack really puts you over the edge, like, the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, it really unsettles you the entire time.
It's also spooky.
So can't recommend it highly enough. Probably one of the best horror movies I've seen in the last 10 years, by far. One of the best of all time, in my opinion. So effective in everything it does. But long story short, Us is not as scary as It Follows.
Okay, cool. I think I might go see that movie.
Yeah. It's Get Out was almost more frightening than Us in some ways.
Huh.
Wow. Yeah, Us is not. It's marketed as a horror movie, but it's got a lot more going on.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like don't get me wrong, you're gonna get spooked for sure. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. You're gonna get spooked, but not in like a really like skin crawling.
But not
way.
in a traumatizing.
Yeah,
way.
not in a traumatizing way. You're correct.
Oh God.
All right, are you in for the night then?
Not just yet. I'm heading there.
Okay.
This is this weird thing happening with this game where it's like only applying the night, like the darkness, over like a small portion of my screen. It's very strange.
Oh, that's strange. So I just watched the Living Off the Land TV program in this game, and they said, pro tip, give someone their favorite gift for their birthday. They'll love it. Trust me. All right.
Dang. All right. I gotta sell some stuff.
Okay. I did that before I went to bed.
Yeah, it was midnight. I didn't want to risk it. All right. Perch. Sell these albacore, I think.
So yeah, other than Us, I haven't been doing anything, but I've got a list of things that I want to do. I've got some shows on Netflix that I'd like to watch.
Yeah.
What's that new? I don't know if you know anything about this or not, because I literally just heard about it yesterday. So you know who David Fincher is?
Uh-huh.
The director. He has a new series on Netflix, something about Love, something robots.
Oh, Love, Death, and Robots? Yeah, I heard of that.
It's an animated, though, which is what I didn't know.
Yeah.
And it's like this series, like these short movies. But like the fact that David Fincher is doing it makes me want to watch it, because I really like David Fincher a lot. Yeah, David Fincher did Fight Club. And then he did The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo and Gone Girl, which I love those movies.
I haven't seen Gone Girl.
Gone Girl is fantastic, but it's one of those movies where it's like an anxiety attack in movie form.
Sure.
Like, it's just like this stuff happens and you just have to sit there and witness it. Yeah, I want to watch that. I've still been, I don't know if I talked about this on recording, but I've been watching that Formula One series on Netflix.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. I've heard good things about that.
Yeah, Formula One as a whole was something that has really grown on me in the last 3 or 4 years, mostly because of Danny and Drew's podcast.
Yeah.
I've always liked racing. Like back when I still lived with my parents, like NASCAR was a big thing in my hometown, and so I used to watch NASCAR with them. But Formula One feels like a more sophisticated NASCAR.
Nice.
And for anybody out there who watches F1 that wants to know, Daniel Ricciardo is my favorite F1 driver, even though he left Red Bull Racing.
Oh, God, did we pet the chickens yesterday?
We probably didn't.
Oh, they're going to be so mad.
They probably are. But yeah, Daniel Ricciardo and Max Verstappen are my two favorite F1 drivers. They used to be teammates until Daniel Ricciardo left Red Bull Racing to be on Renault Racing team.
That's fine.
But yeah, the Netflix series, even if you're not interested in F1 as much as somebody who actually watches F1, it's just good drama. And my favorite choice that they made about it was they let it be uncensored, because when you're actually watching F1, they play like the radio track of like the teams talking to their drivers, and they have to constantly edit it on TV. And so I always wondered, like, what are they saying?
Yeah.
And so, like, because it's a lot of international stuff, you just get to hear British guys say, "You fucking wanker," or "You bloody wanker" a lot, and stuff like that. It's amazing. It's good shit.
That's funny.
Yeah. Let's see here. But yeah, so that's been good. I've also been watching. I mean, I've watched it every week as long as it's been on. But Desus and Mero.
Okay.
I watched them when they were on Viceland, and then I fucking had to get a Showtime subscription because I didn't want to miss their show, because they switched from Viceland to Showtime. But they they used to do every night, like every weeknight, but now they're only doing Thursday nights. But yeah, I miss having them around every weeknight, but they're doing some more experimental stuff with the show now, because before it was more just like, I'm trying to think. I wouldn't say it was like a talk show, but it was like.
Yeah, I've caught clips of the Viceland show before.
It's like Tosh.0, like how he looks at clips and then he like talks over them and talks about them.
Kinda,
It's kind of like that. But they've been having a lot of really cool special guests on there. Like the other day they had Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Yeah.
So that was a cool episode. And then the one I haven't watched from this week yet, they have two of the stars from Us on there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they have Lupita Nyong'o and Winston Duke, which is the dad that I mentioned before.
Okay.
Like I said, he's the closest thing that this movie has to the Get Out, like, security guard comic relief.
Sure.
Because he like comes out of the house, and this part's in the trailer, so it's not a spoiler. He comes out of the house with the baseball bat when the identical family first shows up.
Yeah.
And he's just like, you want to, like, what does he say? He's like, it's like the equivalent of like, you want to go, we can go, or you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, that was when the nervous laughter really started, and then it kind of kept up throughout it. The movie felt kind of long. The movie felt like it was like over 2 hours, but I think it was just under 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
It also had a lot of like, is it false positive, like where you think it's going to end, but it doesn't?
I guess, or like a false ending, I guess.
False ending,
I don't know.
yeah. But you think it's over and it's not, and it just kind of keeps going. It did that like 2 or 3 times.
Ugh.
But yeah, no, Jordan Peele. Ooh, what's that noise? You got some crunchy ear stuff going on there, huh?
Uh-oh.
It sounded like it, at least.
Oh, he's still working on my hacks. I forget you can't like do geode processing or anything when he's working on stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, I'm getting some crunch from your earbuds.
That's no good.
Ooh, it's like your mic or something.
Check.
It went away for now.
Okay.
But anyway, Jordan Peele, new Twilight Zone series starts April 1st, and I don't remember the last time I've been this excited for something, and I know I've talked about it on this program before. Twilight Zone's one of my favorite shows of all time, and I don't think I'd trust anybody more than Jordan Peele to make a new Twilight Zone. So I'm really excited. This movie, Us, kind of reminded me of like a really long Twilight Zone episode.
Okay.
So that's, yeah. I think I just like Get Out better. I think it was a more cohesive experience. Like,
okay.
I think he left in Us, he leaves a little bit too much up to interpretation. It's one of those things where like everybody who watches is probably going to think something different about it, which is cool.
Okay.
And I can definitely get behind that, but I also think with this kind of movie, I prefer a more cohesive experience. I found a chicken statue.
Oh, nice.
Did you pet the chickens?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just fishing on the ocean right now.
That's my favorite Aerosmith song. We're fishing on the ocean. Remember that song?
It's my favorite Aerosmith song. Yes.
We're fishing on the edge. That's the actual joke, but and then what else? Woke up early this morning, didn't really have anything else to do, so I was playing a little bit more of Trials Rising.
Ooh, how's that?
Getting hard. I'm in the medium levels. The only thing really hard about that game, I'm not struggling with the actual levels as much, but those stadium events are rough. Because it makes you do like multiple heats through them. Like you have to do it's very goal oriented. So the thing about this Trials game is that it's very goal oriented and very objective based, which is something that past Trials games really haven't been, outside of like, hey, get a gold medal, get a silver medal.
Right.
And that's still in there, but now they want you to, like, say, go back and replay a level a bunch of times to, like, beat this Ghost Rider score, or, like, get this medal this many times or something. So, so it's not the best Trials game, but it's, like, on par with, like, some, like, especially just the actual tracks themselves. Are some of the best tracks that I think I've seen in the game. Some really cool set pieces, like, one of them I played this morning, I was on a moving train, and that was cool.
That sounds cool.
So the stadium events are not doing it for me because you have to like do them a bunch of times back to back, and they can get hard, especially now that I'm on the medium ones. Those ghost boys on their motorcycles are tough to beat. But it'll have you do like, let's say the first one, it's like finish 4th place, and then you have to do right again, like back to back, and it'll say get 2nd place, then get 1st place. Now do all 3 of these tracks back to back and get 1st place.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like a couple of those I've been struggling with, so I just like left them and came back. It's pretty friendly with that. Like if you get stuck on something, you can go back and replay some older stuff to maybe level up a little bit. And then I feel like it took way longer this time to unlock like the most powerful bike. The what is it? I don't think they have the same names in this either.
Okay.
Like the Mantis right now is the one I just unlocked, and that's like the really powerful bike.
Okay.
Like that's like the most, what would you say, the one that has the most CCs or whatever?
Sure.
Like I'm trying to think of what it was called in the last Trials game, what they called it. Has it always been the same name, or do they change it every game?
I don't know.
Okay.
Never really paid attention to the names, I guess.
Yeah.
Thinking about it. Excuse me.
So what are we trying to catch right now for the night fishing bundle?
An eel?
Okay.
Might not happen in might not be able to get it during the winter. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if an eel's a winter thing or not.
I know I caught one in the spring because I caught one yesterday, like during my first month. There's a squid, but that's not an eel.
Okay. Got an albacore.
At least we'll make some bank.
Then what else did I do? I played a little bit of Trials Rising this morning just because I didn't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
And then since I had the PS4 fired up, I put another couple levels into Devil May Cry 5.
Oh, nice.
That's still the best Devil May Cry I've played yet.
Cool.
I did a boss battle this morning that was really cool. It was kind of like this big, like, not spider thing, but like a thing with multiple legs. And it had these weak points on its legs that you had to take out for it to fall, and then you had to jump up on its back and attack a thing on its back. It's like a pretty stereotypical boss battle trope there, but it was a lot of fun. I think I mentioned this last time. I haven't gotten to play as Dante yet because I don't think he comes in till like the end of the game.
Okay.
But I've played as V, which is the secondary character that I told you last time uses like the panther and the bird to attack.
Yeah.
And I'm still just not a big fan of that. I definitely like Nero's like sword. Like I just like getting up on an enemy and just using a sword. I don't like sitting back and letting the thing do the work for me. I also just don't think it's as powerful. Like, I feel like the enemies took me a lot longer to defeat when I was playing as V.
Okay.
I mean, you can obviously level up and stuff, but, yeah, I don't know. Like, I've really enjoyed that game, and I can't really say I hated the levels, but those have just been my least favorite part of what I've played so far.
We've been watching Ozark on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, is that good?
I've been enjoying it quite a bit, yeah.
Is that the
Jason Bateman?
Jason Bateman show, that's what I thought it was. How many seasons of that do they have now? Do they have 2 seasons?
I think it's just 2. Yeah.
Okay.
We finished the first season yesterday. And
how many episodes is the first season? Is it like 10?
I think it's 10.
Okay.
I think I want to try to upgrade the house.
Yeah, I wonder what that takes. I think probably just a bunch of wood and gold.
It's a bunch of wood and I think like 10 grand.
Okay, that's not too bad.
No. We'll probably make at least 5 here.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff to sell.
Bunch of fish. Oh, it's sleepy time.
Sleepy time.
Pet the dog. Alright, pet the dog. Alright.
Oh, I found
because I want to be able to cook.
One of the mushrooms I got from the cave this morning was a purple mushroom.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. Yeah, I have a list of stuff I want to watch on Netflix now. I want to watch that new Motley Crue movie they put up.
Yeah.
I think I've told my experiences with Motley Crue concerts with my dad in the past on here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've always liked Motley Crue's music, and I really like that book that movie was based on called The Dirt.
Okay.
Because it's based on like I think the guys in the band wrote it themselves, so would that be autobiographical?
Yeah, I guess so.
I actually can't remember if they wrote it themselves or if they had somebody write it for them, in which case I think that'd be a biography, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I have enough wood. I'm gonna go check and see what that house upgrade needs.
There was this like glitch, the dog like clipped through the house, and so it looked like he was standing on the roof.
Nice.
He's probably mad because we haven't been giving him water.
I gave him water yesterday.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
And we're good on hay right now. We've got 225.
It Follows.
Yeah, another It Follows. Oh, so that's another scene from It Follows we didn't mention before either. Was they're walking, and so that movie's really good about background stuff.
Yeah.
Like, not everything is as scary and obvious as the thing we described before. Like, there are scenes that, like, there's stuff going on in the background. If you don't have a pretty keen eye, you'll miss it. And so one of the things is just, like, this, like, panning shot, like, going down the road. And they're, like, walking, and there's all these houses, like, in the background. And you look in the background, there's just one of those things standing on the house, staring at them, like, standing on the roof.
Standing on the roof, yeah.
Oh, man.
That movie sucks.
Yeah, that movie's nightmare fuel. I remember when you first watched that, you were just like, well, I'm not going to sleep for a couple nights, probably at least. How old is that movie now? It's probably got to be like
2015?
Yeah.
2016? Yeah, and I still think about it almost daily.
That's so crazy. So what made you... I know we probably talked about this when it originally came out. Was it Disasterpiece doing the soundtrack that led you to wanting to watch it?
I think it was Disasterpiece, and then everyone on Twitter being like, hey, this movie owns.
Yeah, it really does own, though, too. Even if you don't like horror movies.
I was like, all right, I'm going to big boy it up and go see a movie by myself.
Yep. Oh, man. It's just a hell of a movie all around. It's so good. But yeah, speaking of the Twilight Zone, when I went to visit Aaron, who you guys will know Aaron from Final Fridays and from a couple other streams that he's been on, but mostly Final Fridays. When we go and visit him in his hometown, he has a bookstore that we like to go to called Half Price Books. And we were there last weekend, and he pointed out a Twilight Zone. What are those little action figures called? The ones that, like, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Like the ones that don't move. They're like really
Funko Pops.
Nope, they're not Funko Pops. Oh shit. I used to like have this memorized. Like there's like a whole story about them. Like it's like an action figure company that like they couldn't make them back in the day. So like somebody bought the right to the name and now they're like making all the figures that they could never make.
Oh, I have no idea.
But it's like all older stuff. So like Alien and like all old horror movies and stuff like that. Well, anyway, they have a Twilight Zone series.
Okay.
And Aaron pointed out a Twilight Zone figure sitting on the shelf, and it was a convention exclusive, and Half Price Books was selling it for $6, and if you go online, it goes for like $20 and up. and so I was pretty stoked about that. But it made me want to rewatch the episode that it's from. It's season 1, episode 6 or 7, which is where a man is on. I don't know if it's Mars or he's on some planet by himself, and he gets sent up there for like a mission, but then he gets stranded or whatever. And he's like, he has like this woman with him, like this wife, and like throughout the episode, like shit starts going south as it does, you know. And he ends up finding out that she's a robot, and at some point like her face comes off, and so like the figure that I have is like of like her robot face underneath like everything. So I need to look into that action figure story, because it's actually pretty fascinating. It's like the gist of it is just like they wanted to put out a bunch of these old toys like based on like horror movies, sci-fi movies, action movies, and they ended up like going bankrupt or something, and so now like within the last 5 years or so, somebody else has been doing it now that they have the resources to do it.
Okay, that's kind of neat. That's
so
cool.
Yeah, they look really retro. Like it looks like I could have gone into a store in like the 80s or 90s and bought one of these figures.
Train's passing through.
Oh, nice. I didn't get that notification. Or at least if I did, I missed it.
Yeah, I got my pickaxe, baby.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let me process this geode, and then you can do yours.
Okay, so what do I need for that?
You need 5 iron.
Okay.
I think I have 3 in my thing.
Okay. Yeah, if I don't have any in my chest, I'll raid your chest. And
yeah. I might even have some ore, too. Oh, yeah, dude.
I know I've got ore for sure. I just don't know if I have any bars made.
I'm gonna head into the secret forest and see if I can't chop down some trees.
Okay. I went and did it already, so I don't know if there'll be any left or not.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if
we need like 450 wood, I think, to upgrade the house.
I have 12 hardwood that I just got from the forest.
Okay.
I think I've got some in my chest. Yeah, I've got 49 total hardwood.
Nice.
So I've got 1 iron bar. Okay.
I think it's just regular wood that we need.
Oh, is it just regular wood? Yeah, I have 642 of that.
Oh shit, nice. Well then, I'm gonna come take some of that.
Alright. It looks like you don't have any iron bars in your chest.
Unless, I think it's in the white chest.
Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, you've got... Let's see. You said
3,
I need 5?
Yeah, but I think I should have some ore too, I think.
Okay. Yeah, you do.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make a bar real quick and then go get that started. How late is the guy open, though?
You should be good.
Okay.
I think it's like 5. Get all of my wood.
Oh, I only took 1 of your ore because I'm a stupid idiot.
Whoops. Oh yeah, we'll see if he is open late enough after you run the furnaces.
The furnace eye.
Furni.
Yeah, last night when we went to see the movie, we ate dinner like 3 hours before we had to leave, and I just had such an upset stomach throughout that whole movie.
Oof.
And I was worried that was going to like affect my opinion of the movie.
Yeah.
Because remember how like 2 weeks ago to the day yesterday, Christa got sick during Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
It's like, this is just our fucking luck. Like, we can't go see a movie without getting sick. So yeah, so I thought I was going to like have to get up and run to the bathroom a couple times, but luckily it was just a stomach ache.
That's good.
And so I just like got a Coke at the theater and was just sipping on Coke, gin and juice.
Like a ginger ale.
Oh, ginger ale sucks. I hate anything.
Ginger ale is bad.
Yeah, ginger anything tastes bad. And so my parents used to try to get me to drink ginger ale when I was sick, and it made me more sick because I hated the taste. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not gonna get there in time.
What am I doing? Oh, I wanted to go buy a house, not the community center. That's not where you upgrade the house. See if I can make it there on time. I might not make it on time.
When you're just standing here waiting for an ore to come out, it like really shows you how long it takes.
Oh, damn it.
What?
she like left. I think the shop is only open till like 5.
Yeah.
I was like getting up there and she was walking out.
That's funny.
Oh, that's something to do for tomorrow then. I'm gonna go fishing.
All right, might as well.
Oh, actually, I might go mining real quick just for funsies. Right. Test out this new steel pickaxe. Hey, don't throw your dumb bones at me. You big dumb bones.
Big dumb bones. I'm just gonna fish in this fresh water for a little bit and see what happens.
Cool. There are like no ore rocks here. What's happening? These skeletons just want to throw their bones at me. Rude.
Throw their bones. But yeah, I was flipping through because in order to watch the new Twilight Zone episodes, I had to get CBS All Access.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to be on regular TV. It's only going to be on that streaming thing. So I'm hoping they release all the episodes at once, since that's how they're doing it.
Okay.
But it's only $5.99 a month, and there was a 7-day trial. So if they're all on there at once, I'm going to watch them pretty quick. So I should only have to be subscribed for a month. But I was like flipping through CBS All Access, and it's like, man, I don't want to watch any of this stuff. Like, I'm only getting this for Twilight Zone. Like, the new Star Trek show seems okay, but I don't know nearly enough about Star Trek.
Right.
Like, I feel like I could probably watch it, but I wouldn't appreciate it as much as somebody who's seen it all.
Sure.
Not too long ago, I rewatched the first episode of Next Generation, which is like my favorite Star Trek thing that I've seen.
Oh yeah.
And that still holds up a lot. But I've never seen past that first thing. It's like it's almost like a movie. It's like 2 episodes put together. It's like it's called Encounter at Farpoint. Okay. But yeah, it's like 2 episodes put together into an hour-and-a-half experience, and it's just like really good and sets up the series really well. But not that I would know because I haven't seen past it. But it's just a daunting thing. Like, there's like a ton of seasons of it, and they're all like hour-long episodes. It's just, But I also have never been as big of a fan of Star Trek as I am Star Wars, so
sure.
I'm also not going to be one of those people that's just like, oh, Star Trek's just like a boring space opera and all they do is talk.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be like that either, but I don't know. I'll get around to it eventually. It's also like, I feel like you don't have to pay super attention to Star Trek, but
sure.
I still have never turned it on at work. I don't think it'd be a good work show. But I don't know. Maybe I'll try that out this week. Just put it on and see if it jives with me or not.
Yeah. Can get this iron ore and bounce from the caves here.
Speaking of TV shows, my friend Alex from work, who will probably watch this video at some point. So hey, Alex, what up? He and I were talking about TV shows at work yesterday, and I think I got him convinced to watch Twin Peaks.
Oh, nice.
So, something I've been trying to do to Ben for years, and he knows better. To be fair, though, we shouldn't have started you off.
I started watching the pilot one day, and I was like, nope.
What, was it like, you just didn't like it at all?
I just did, I barely watched any of it. I was like, oh, today's a good, I think I was like hungover, and I was like, hey, today's a good day to watch Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
And it was like 4x3, like all staticky, like all old school, and I was like, oh, no.
It's a, to put it mildly, it is an acquired taste of a television program.
Yeah.
It really doesn't start getting off the rails until season 2. Like season 1 is basically just a murder mystery and a like soap opera drama. And then it really flies off the rails by the time we reach the end of season 2.
But
I was telling Alex, I was like, if you like get to season 2, just commit and watch it because it's one of the craziest rides I've ever been on with a TV show. The new season on Showtime, I just did not like at all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was probably like 2 years ago now that came out, or close to it. But yeah, no, didn't do anything for me. Okay, laying down for Betty Bye. We'll do one more day.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna lay down too. I was gonna go sell some stuff, but I don't think I have anything to sell really.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. We recently did a new series called Whatever Wednesdays, where we just played through some random stuff in my Steam library, and I think that's going to be our go-to whenever we can't think of something to do, or if we've already done like all of our core shows for the week.
Yeah.
Might do another Sega Saturdays at some point in the near future.
Nice.
Should have a new... If we want to do an XDOM someday soon here, we might have a new XDOM episode for you in the near future. Oh, there's worms up there.
Gonna go pet the chickens.
Pet those chickens.
Looks fine.
Hey, your mic's being real weird today.
That's annoying.
Yeah. It sounds like you're Discord. It sounds like you're like rustling something in it.
Does it sound better now?
Yeah, I'm not hearing it as much as I was.
Might actually be me shaking the cord. Because I've been like bouncing my knee. It might be.
That's really
if
funny.
it's not, if the plug isn't in right.
Yeah. Where's that noise coming from? I don't know. I am moving the cord though, so I don't know if that's a contributing factor. It's really funny. Oh man. What time's the blacksmith guy open? 9?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. I got a feisty boy on the line. I'm fishing, waiting for the blacksmith to open.
Ooh.
Got a feisty boy.
Feisty Runo.
What kind of fish is this? It'd be so feisty in the morning. It's just a pike. Alright, I'm gonna go. Do you have anything you need to do with geodes or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Sell these eggs. Go upgrade this house.
Okay. Steel pickaxe, there we go. So yeah, for the next couple days, which will lead to our next episode, I won't be doing any mining, so I can just do some more fishing. To try to... Let's see. Don't have anything to donate to the museum. What about games? Have you played anything lately?
I'm trying to think. I played, like I said, I played a lot of this.
Yesterday, yeah.
I don't know if I talked about, I got to like the end of Yakuza where it was like,
yeah.
Hey, this is the end. Like, go do all your open world stuff if you still want to do some of that. So I was doing some of those missions, like side mission-y stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Still playing Pokemon Go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting a lot of time into Egg Inc. because it's just nice to have like F around with.
Yeah.
While I'm sitting on the couch.
Oh, totally, yeah. Yeah, finally the other night, after I got done recording something, I think it was when we did that Whatever Wednesdays thing.
Yeah.
I opened up time clickers, and I've been leaving my computer on a lot lately because we've been processing videos overnight
Sure.
and then, like, publishing them the next day. And I forgot, and I left time clickers up and running the entire night.
Oh, nice.
and came back and I was like, oh man, like I have a lot of stuff to click on right now. And that was a good feeling.
Played some Astroneer over spring break.
Yeah.
Because they fixed the bug on that, so that was nice.
Yeah, that sounded like a terrible bug you were having.
Yeah, it was bad. So it was nice to fix that.
Yeah.
There's like all these books that we found that I can read.
Oh, yeah. I got the recipe for pumpkin pie.
Ooh. Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie. Okay. I think I might do more freshwater fishing and just let it carry into nighttime. What's up?
Just reading all this stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's like, oh, oh crap. There's like diamonds only appear at level 50, and then each level below that gets like 0.16% higher chance that each rock has a thing in it.
Oh, and then of course, we've been playing The Division 2.
Oh, yeah.
We tried to record that, and that didn't go so well.
I might have a fix for that. We'll see if we can turn off VSync and see if that works.
Okay, gotcha.
Because I know sometimes OBS doesn't play well with VSync.
Okay. In general, though, the game hasn't been performing well on my computer, so I don't know if that'll help with that issue, but it might help us to record it at least. Because I've been having a weird bug. Ben knows all about it, but I'm mostly just talking to the viewers, you now. My Xbox controller doesn't turn off, but it like loses like its connection to the game. So if I like push down the fire button, like the fire my weapon button, the trigger, it'll just keep firing, like as if I'm still holding the trigger down, even though I'm not. Or if I like go running in a certain direction, it'll keep me running in that direction, and I lose control over the character from anywhere from like 5 seconds to 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And it's a real bummer. So it's hard to tell if it's because it's an online game or if it's my computer, but who knows. But regardless of all that, that's how you know a game is good, because we're sticking with it.
Yeah, we're sticking with it. I almost started my own character up in that yesterday.
You should have.
Because there's like, you can create an alternate character.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I thought for sure that's what you would do with your day off.
No, I decided to play this with some podcasts.
Next time we play, which should be later today, I think I might try plugging my PlayStation controller in and see if that does anything for me. But yeah, I'd be interested in hearing this VSync fix and see if that at least helps us record. But yeah, if you played the first Division, this is basically just more of that.
Yeah.
And they made some improvements, and overall it just feels like a better version of the first game.
Yeah, I think the combat encounters are a lot better.
Oh yeah, the enemies feel actually smart in this in a way that's really satisfying. Like, the encounters can get frustrating, like especially against some of the really heavily armored enemies, but like at least by the time you finish it, it's satisfying and not just like, all right, thank God, like let's move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Like, at least for now, for us, it's still exciting to find out what that next thing is going to be.
I think all the environments are really cool.
Yeah. It's not nearly as bleak of a game as the first one was.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we actually get some sunshine occasionally outside. That's another thing. Speaking of like weather and daylight and nighttime, that's another cool thing that Us does, the movie. Jordan Peele really plays around with like day and night stuff in it. That's pretty cool. Like most horror movies, you're like, oh, it's nighttime, something scary is going to happen.
Yeah.
And you don't usually attribute like daytime to being scary, but he sure finds a way. Life finds a way.
Us finds a way.
Yeah, Us finds a way. There we go. See, this is our new series, not Sunset and Stardew, but Joke Workshop.
Yep. I think that's every video.
Yeah, I think so too. What's better than this?
Guys fishing dudes.
Guys fishing dudes. Oh, man.
Now, after this, or in a little while, I gotta take my car and get my windshield replaced.
Damn, did you get a stone that cracked it?
No, it's like been scratched real bad for a long time.
Okay.
It's like someone like took, I don't know, dude. Like someone like sandblasted my windshield.
Amazing.
There's like all these tiny, tiny little scratches across all of it. And so it makes driving at night like impossible because all the light just reflects off all these scratches.
Well, this might be a long shot, but I think I might know what happened to your car.
Yeah?
Did you by any chance piss off Carrie Underwood?
Possibly.
Okay. Because you know what happens when she gets angry, don't you?
She, oh, damn it. There's the song.
Yeah, there's a song she does all about it. She digs the key into the side of his pretty little souped-up four-wheel drive.
There it is.
And she carved her name into your leather seat. And took a Louisville Slugger to both headlights and slashed a hole in all four tires. I don't know, Ben. Maybe next time you'll think before you cheat. I don't know. I mean...
I'm Carrie Underwood.
I'm Carrie Underwood, and this public service announcement has been brought to you by the National Anti-Cheating Coalition.
Oh, goodness.
I don't know why that makes me think of the Family Guy episode where they do the diabetes guy. Hi, I'm Walter Brimley, and I have diabetes. Yesterday I got angry and struck my wife. Then I find out my wife's been dead for 3 years. Who the hell did I hit? So funny. That was early. I've never been the biggest Family Guy fan, but those early couple seasons, there's some really funny stuff in them.
Is the lady closed? It looks like it, huh?
Oh, we've been forgetting to check her.
Well, we got didn't we get a rabbit's foot already?
Yeah, we got the rabbit's foot from just like a random drop. Yeah. I don't even remember now how I got that.
It was like in the desert mine.
Oh, that's right.
One of the luck dragons dropped it.
Yeah. That's never happened in all the hours I put into this game. It's so crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure in my PlayStation 4 save file, I had to buy the rabbit's foot at the cart, and that felt like insanely lucky.
I think I got lucky and found one because I was raising rabbits.
Raising rabbits.
But it took me forever.
Yeah. Alright, so that just about does it for us here at Adjective Noun Gaming presents Sunset and Stardew. Thanks again for joining us. Yeah, we'll have some more stuff coming for you later in the week. Yeah. And go back and watch Whatever Wednesdays if you missed it. The frame rate on a couple of those moments of the episode weren't the best. But we work through it as we always do, and we thank you for hanging in there. But yeah. I'm going to go to sleep and figure out what our haul is for the night.
Okay.
And new Final Fridays episode just dropped recently. So
nice.
So check that out if you haven't already. I think we're up to episode 4 on that now.
Mm-hmm.
And this will be, I think we've had, last episode was episode 10 of this, Sunset and Stardew.
Oh, wow.
So we've done 10 of these. So happy 10 episode anniversary.
10-iversary.
10-iversary.
All right, cool.
Let's see what we got here. And 4,335 gold.
That's pretty good.
All right. And from us here at Adjective Noun Gaming, maybe next time you will think before you cheat. Good night, folks.